Hey, Tecumseh South, 6th graders. I'm in the hallway right outside of Mrs. Hill, our principal's office. And I'm going to take you on a walk down the 6th grade hallway. So, looking down our hallway right now, we've got a lot of stuff going on, getting ready for school. And the first door you come to, on your left, is going to be Mrs. Toffmeyer's room.
Hi guys, welcome to Mrs. Toffmeyer's class. I'm going to be your ELA teacher, so that's English Language Arts. Before we get into some of the specifics about the class, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. So my name is Mrs. Toffmeyer. I have been teaching at Tecumseh South for 20 years, 17 years in 4th grade, and this is my 3rd year teaching 6th grade. My husband and I have 2 kids. Chase is going to be a 7th grader at Shawnee Heights Middle School, and Jeffrey will be in 4th grade at Tecumseh South. So let's get started with just some specifics of the class. So I teach English Language Arts. That's going to be your reading, your writing, your grammar, and your spelling. And so you'll be in this classroom all day, and the teachers will rotate around to meet your needs of the classes. I wanted to share with you our schedule for the day. So we'll first thing come into the classroom, we'll do a little bit of morning work. It's going to be some math and ELA. We'll do our morning meeting via Microsoft Teams. Then you will have Mrs. Gonzalez come in and teach you science. Then I will come back and start your ELA block. And then we'll take a little bit of a break to go to either library or counselor or PE and music. We'll come back to the classroom, finish ELA. We're going to do some math practice, have a little recess, do math practice again, and then we'll go to lunch. In the afternoon, you'll have your math block with Mrs. Bramwell. She'll come in here and teach your math block to you. We'll do recess and have break, and then in the afternoon at 2:15, you'll either do art, band, and orchestra. And to finish the day, we'll do a little bit more ELA practice. And this is for if you are in class. And then just real quick, I have your schedule for if you are remote. So you're still going to do that morning meeting with us via Microsoft Teams, and you'll get more information about that later. Then from 9 to 10, we'd like you to do your social studies block to just kind of keep you on the same page as what we would be doing in class. 10 to 11, you'll do your ELA block. Then you'll do some independent reading, Words Their Way, which you'll find out more about later. Then you can take a little bit of a break, do some Freckle math, Eureka math. Then we want you to eat lunch. Then in the afternoon, you'll do your math, take a break, and then do music, PE on Wednesdays, finish up band and orchestra, and then end the day with a little Freckle ELA. So that's kind of what your schedule will look like if you are at home on those remote days. Can't wait to meet you next week. Have a great rest of your summer, and see you soon. Bye.
This is Mrs. Gonzalez's room.
Hey guys, I'm Mrs. Gonzalez. I will have you in my class for science and social studies. When you are in school, we will be doing science. When you are remote or at home, you will be doing social studies. This is year number 18 for me teaching, year 13 at South in 6th grade. Married, Ryan and I have 2 kids, Brett and Addison. Brett will be a sophomore at Shawnee Heights High School, and Addison will be a 7th grader at Shawnee Heights Middle School. To your schedule, when you are here in class, this is what it will look like. You'll have your morning work from 8:15 to 8:40. Our morning meeting will start via Microsoft Teams between 8:40 and 9. Then you will have math with Mrs. Bramwell. She will come into the classroom from 9 to 9:50. Then we will start science, 9:55 to 10:25, just get the first 30 minutes. Then on Mondays and Thursdays, you will have music and PE, and on Tuesdays and Fridays, library and counselor. We'll come back at 11:25, finish science for 20 minutes. You'll get a recess from 11:45 to 12, then move on to some math practice with me, lunch, then ELA with Mrs. Toffmeyer, an afternoon recess, finish ELA with Mrs. Toffmeyer, and then on Mondays and Fridays you'll have art. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be band and orchestra, and then we'll end the day with some ELA practice. When you are at home, your remote schedule Again, the morning meeting via Microsoft Teams. We'll give you more information on that soon. 9 to 10 will be your math block. 10 to 11 will be social studies. 11 to 11:30 you will have independent reading, then words their way, and then you'll have a recess and a break time, and then freckle math, Eureka, then lunch from 12:30 to 1. Hop back on, do some ELA from 1 to 2. Then your recess in the afternoon and a little break, and then finish your day with PE and music, band and orchestra, and any unfinished work. Look forward to meeting you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your summer.
And as you go on down the hallway past Mrs. Gonzalez's room, on the left, you run into my room, Mrs. Brammel's room. Hey, this is Mrs. Brammel. I will be teaching you math this year. This is my 11th year teaching at Tecumseh South. I've actually taught ELA, social studies, and math. Most recently, I've taught several years of math, so that's kind of where my brain is. I went to Emporia State, got my undergraduate and my master's degree from Emporia State. Played soccer there for 3 years. I'm married. We have Max, my husband, and I have a 2.5-year-old, Wade, who keeps us on our toes. I'm excited to see you guys in a couple of weeks. All right, and if you're in my homeroom, this is our schedule. So our morning work from 8:15 to 8:40, and we have a morning meeting via Microsoft Teams. We'll be using that this year instead of Zoom. Your first block is your ELA block from 9 to 9:50, where Mrs. Toffenmeyer will come in here and teach you that. Then I'll come back in and I'll do the math block. We'll start 30 minutes from 9:55 to 10:25. And then we take a break on Mondays and Thursdays. Depending on if you're group A or B, you'll have your music PE on those days. And then Tuesday, Fridays will be library and counselor. We'll come back from that 11:25. We will finish our math block. Then we'll have a recess. We'll take some math practice, and then we'll do a lunch. After a lunch, we'll have science. So Mrs. Gonzalez will come in and do your science. We'll have another recess. From 2:15 to 2:55 on Mondays and Fridays. We have art, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays it's band and orchestra. To end the day from 3 to 3:30, we'll have some additional ELA practice. So that is at school. If you are at home, we have come up with a remote schedule to keep you organized and on kind of the same schedule as what we're doing here at school. You will access all of these assignments in a program called Canvas this year, and you'll get more training on that. So similar schedule, 8:40 to 9. You have a morning meeting via Microsoft Teams. 9 to 10 is your ELA block. 10 to 11 is your math block. From 11 to 11:30, you will independently read. From 11:30 to 11:45, we will do some words their way, which is kind of like our spelling program we're using this year. From 11:45 to 12, you have your recess or a break time, get up and move. From 12 to 12:30, you're going to do some freckle math or Eureka. Your lunch will be from 12:30 to 1. Your social studies block will be from 1 to 2. From 2 to 2:15, you'll have a recess or a break time. So then at 2:15 to 2:55, you can do your PE and music assignments on Wednesdays. You can do band and orchestra, any unfinished work or art or anything like that during that time on the other days. You'll end the day from 3 to 3:30 doing some freckle ELA. That's your schedule from when you're at home and you're doing the remote learning, just to help keep you kind of structured at home, because we plan to see you here 2 days a week, and then we're asking you to do 3 days of assignments at home.